Many people confuse the Philippines with Indonesia. I mean, they're both exotic nations in Southeast Asia and the people's faces look kind of similar. But after hearing these 8 similarities and differences, I promise you that you won't be lost anymore. First up in the differences category is the food. Indonesian people love spicy food so much.
Alright, it's official, my mouth is completely on fire after eating that chili.
While Filipino food is mostly sweet and salty,
Man, this is good.
except for maybe in the Bicol region, where my wife Deanna is from, that region prides herself with its chili.
This is what we're known for.
Chili?
Yeah.
It's also very difficult to find pork in Indonesia because most people eat halal, but it's very easy to find vegetables. For Filipinos, it's totally the other way around, who will even party with an entire roasted pig or a lechon.
This is a full roasted pig.
Next up, we have language. Both countries are non-native English speakers, but Filipinos definitely take the crown as one of the best English-speaking countries in the world.
Everyone can speak fluent English.
You might be surprised to hear that the Philippines also has 180 different languages being spoken in the country. But on the other hand, Indonesia has more than 700.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
But how about religion? Well, Indonesia happens to be the world's largest Muslim country in terms of volume.
Behind me is the Istiklal Mosque. This is the third biggest mosque in the world.
There's over 250 million Muslims there. On the other hand, the Filipinos are about 87% Catholic. That's why you'll hear prayers 5 times a day in Indonesian mosques, while nobody celebrates Christmas as festive as Filipinos. And lastly, let's talk about colonization. The Philippines was primarily colonized by the Spaniards, whereas in Indonesia, it was the Dutch. If you want proof, you can see it in the architecture, the cuisine, and even the language. It also explains why Filipino foods like lechon, empanadas, and leche flan have Spanish influences. And if you want to know a bonus fact, both of them were also briefly colonized by Japan. Now that we've heard about the differences, it's time to talk about a few similarities that both Indonesia and the Philippines can bond over. First up is nature. Both countries are blessed with stunning beaches, green fields, and mountains. There's a place called Nusa Penida in Indonesia which can go head-to-head with Palawan in the Philippines. Better yet, both countries even have the same unique rice terraces. It's amazing. And check this out. Even if their languages are mostly different, they still have the same words.
Ako,
Aku.
taon,
Tahun.
kanan,
Kanan.
tulong.
Tolong.
Sadly though, both the Philippines and Indonesia share the same problem. Terrible traffic. The two capital cities of Jakarta and Manila will literally drive you insane by how slow the commute can be.
Yeah, I think Jakarta has the worst traffic in the world.
The traffic here is amongst the worst on earth. But hey, that's only one problem that can be compensated by the beautiful, warm, and hospitable people in both countries. Filipinos do the manopo, which is a way to respect their elders, while Indonesians also do the salim. Philippines also has sari-sari stores, while Indonesia's concept of small businesses is called a warung. Quite similar. And get this, both even have similar traditional games, like sungka, sabong, and palosibo. The truth is that the Philippines and Indonesia are two of my favorite countries in the world, and they have way more similarities than differences. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll be reading all of them, and I will see you guys in the next video.